Welcome back. So in this video we are going to learn how to make score, which will record how many times we actually are able to hit the ball, and maybe we will also look at how to create a start button so we don't have to keep clicking on the green flag each time. So let's create a score first. So you click on this block called data and say make a variable. So basically what a variable is, it's a in programming language it's a container to store values that you may choose to increase or decrease while something happens. Okay, so I'm going to call this variable score, and as you use variables more you'll understand the concept of what a variable actually does in a program. So right when I hit OK, you see it gives me 4 new blocks and a variable called score. So I will say when my program starts, I set my score to 0, and it shows here on the screen. Okay, so score is 0 in the beginning each time when I start the program. And so I go to the ball and I will say when I hit the paddle. So you want to score when the ball hits the paddle, and you notice I can actually access the variable from any of the sprites because it's a shared one. If I chose to make a variable just for this sprite, then I cannot update it from any other sprite, and you'll see examples of those too. For now it's a shared one, so I go to the ball and I say each time I'm able to hit the paddle, just change my score by 1. Simple as that. And now we can test it. Start the program and I get the score 1, 2, easy peasy. Uh, Alright, so I have to restart. What if I wanted to give an option to the person to restart right after after the ball, and give them a few attempts till they lose their turn? Okay, so like you can start again each time it falls. Start. So I can make a start button in the beginning. So let's create a button. A circle, maybe what color button you want. This color, a gray color circle. So hold the shift key to make a nice circle. That's our circle. Center it and fill color in it. Now I'll write, it doesn't look like a very nice gray color. I can choose to have it lighter, and I can write start on it with the different color. Okay, so red color or maroon, and write start, START, and you can bring it to the center, and that's my start button. It does need code, of course, so we can shrink it a little bit if you think it's too big, and decide where you want to keep it, and it won't come in the way of the ball if you have no code that interacts with it. So let's keep it here. Okay, so each time I click on the start button, that's when my program should start. So how should I do that? When I hit the start button, the ball should start moving. So instead of attaching it to the green flag, I want some other event which should say when start button clicked, but I can't really access the code for start button through the ball. So remember broadcasting, we will say when the button clicked, when the sprite clicked, I want to send a broadcast to the ball. So I say broadcast message, and you can call it ball if you want to call it ball. And who will receive the message? The ball. So I say when I receive the message, then you do all of this. Okay, so each time I click on the green flag, nothing happens. I click on this and then a ball comes. If it falls on the ground, I can restart the program here. Okay, so, and of course you can make different variations of this game based on your interest. You can make more constraints, or change the speed of the ball, change the size of the paddle, and all that. Okay, so that's it for now, and I'll see you in the next lesson.